So we're here in studio. We got Bebe Sancho. Say what's good.
Yo, 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 yo.
We got Moreno808,
What up, what up, what up?
and we got Hella Gang in the side too.
Gang them in the
back.
bag. Shouts out to gang them.
Bad, awesome. So basically, we are here today. You just we're gonna pretty much got a couple things to talk about. We're gonna talk about the double XL list that just came out. I haven't really
Bro,
peeped
that
it.
shit
No, I
hard.
actually just
I
saw
gotta
it.
I gotta look. I haven't
That
really.
shit's
I
so
I
hard,
saw it
bro.
again, but I don't even really remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say that double XL for this year, for I think it's the 2019 Cypher. I feel like last year, shouts out to all the artists that was on it, but it's like it was nothing that really like made me want to go check it out. Like I'm not gonna lie, because I felt like I don't know, it catered to more one-sided, like a one-sided audience. But I feel like this year's double XL is actually like they got actual spitters on there. You know, and they're not just some people.
Facts.
Like, you know, like they got people that are actually like rapping. You know,
Yeah.
like, they could come with the bars. I
They
feel
got-
like
they got Meg,
let's
bro.
Meg
Meg the
Meg-
Stallion.
Meg
Shouts
the
out Meg.
Meg the Stallion, bro.
And they, what's his
She
name?
goes
YBN
so
Corday.
hard.
They got Corday in
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
I mean, Corday came off of the YBN movement, you know.
yeah, but he could
so
still.
it was
he
like
could
it
still
was
spit though.
it
Let's
was
see.
bound to happen,
Yeah.
you know.
True.
So let's like
have
okay,
a-
let's just see who's all on
Mike
it.
Jane, man.
We got what Blueface. All right, I'm gonna just look at the
Read 'em out.
the
Yeah,
poster.
read-
I'm gonna
read
look at the
list.
poster first and see if I
Yeah, man.
know any. I think
I
this-
don't think
this shit-
it's. I think like past 2 years.
slowly
it was
going
good,
down more.
but,
Um,
Was it?
So okay, I'm gonna look at the list and just see if I can just spot them out based on just how they
Yeah.
look to see if they're like
I think I seen one person that I don't know, or I think there's
So-
usually that one or two people that you do not
Don't
know.
know. It's like it's kind of like
But
what are you doing
I feel
here?
like this.
All right, so-
They did a good job. This
all right.
time.
I'm gonna list right now. So I'm not gonna look at the list. So we got Blueface, Comethazine. Don't know who that is. The Baby. Don't know who that is. Roddy Rich.
Shouts out Roddy.
Yeah,
Is this
he's on.
Corday? Okay, yeah.
Corday.
Rico Nasty, Gunna, and then don't know who that is.
They
and
got
don't know who
Gunna
that
on the
is.
fucking cipher.
Yes.
What? That
So then,
he's been popping though.
what is that? Tierra
That's
Whack?
like-
What?
They try to do my
Okay.
man's Gunna like
Yeah,
that. What?
see, that's what I be
Tierra
telling-
Whack? Don't know. I've never heard of her. No disrespect. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I've never heard of her.
either.
YK Osiris sounds familiar.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard a few.
And
of
then
his
Megan
shots.
Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
I've
one
heard
good
of her.
song, though, but otherwise, nah.
What do you like? Do you feel like everyone on there like deserves to be on there? Like, what
I
do
feel
you?
like everybody on there is like in a whole different position. Like there's people like YBN. Like he came up off the YBN movement, so like it was bound to happen. Gunna, I don't think he's such a freshman.
No,
like
right?
that,
I wouldn't
nah.
even consider Gunna a
It's
freshman.
not that
He's-
because like he like part of YSL, bro. And
Yeah, he's
when did
been-
you see Thug on the? You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
put the mic closer to you.
I also feel like a lot of these artists had good years though, like technically like good starter years.
Cause like
is that what you would consider it? Like a good starter year for them? Like all of the good artists had decently
just like
Yeah,
right
they
away
were.
when they started first. They're
Yeah,
just,
man, they all pop, low key.
very fast.
Some of them are just now popping too.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I feel like what it's not as bad as years before.
yeah,
you know,
bro. There was a couple
Uh,
of the freaking.
there was a couple people I did not know. It was like there was
Yeah,
this one
bro.
year where it was just 3 or 4 people I
People
did
that- yeah,
not
bro.
know.
I'm not gonna lie. There were some years that I didn't even
Look
pay
at it,
attention to
yeah.
the.
No, definitely.
I feel like it's lost a lot of credibility too. A lot of
It
people are
did.
Yeah.
like, nah, it's just like.
It's
They like
yeah.
sold out almost.
And then like, what do you? Cause supposedly like Juice World turned it down.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
Juice WRLD turned.
I
it
feel like he
down.
definitely should have been like. Do you think
I
he turned it
forgot-
down, or do you think they just
No,
didn't
I
even?
think he did. I forgot. There's another artist that turned it down before too. I don't know if it was Post Malone
I feel like it might have been.
or
This is the post. Like, I know Tory Lanez or something like that.
somebody. He said,
Somebody.
"Oh, he said I was."
In the mic.
Okay.
He was like, he said, "Oh, it was like." I forgot what he said. He said he was lazy to fly to New York.
No, yeah, but like,
I feel like Juice WRLD was like too. He was already too popping.
Yeah,
By the time
Juice
this
WRLD
double
pop-
XL, he
Juice
went
WRLD popped
he
so
like,
fast.
like he's
bro.
not even considered a freshman.
Yeah.
No,
anymore.
at this
He's like-
point,
But
for how
low-key,
fast
like,
his career
skipped it.
moved,
There's this,
Yeah,
pro-
like,
there's
skip
this
that shit.
producer.
yeah.
There's this producer called Side Piece. Him and Nick Mira discovered him.
Juice WRLD?
Yeah, like Internet Money and all of them.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he did. I think
That's
I
crazy.
feel like the list is like
Yeah,
it should be
it's
for
crazy.
people who like didn't really have a name, blew up and are like still kind of on the rise.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it should be for people, because like a lot of people are like, we're like, where's the Polo G, where's the Cowboy? Like I feel like it should be for people like
Yeah.
them who like
Yeah.
weren't doing nothing, then
Polo
boom,
G hard though. Polo
went-
G
got a plaque.
hard.
Yeah.
Went platinum.
Polo G got like pain music that the
Dude,
that they got going
I hear
on.
I hear his music in so many like Fortnite videos on
Yeah.
YouTube, like
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
like on
yeah.
some gamer
he's-
shit.
Weird,
He's
I
so
feel like
crazy.
once you can actually have a song that you can put on Fortnite and then people use those as like what for like highlights and shit like that.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah, like some highlights or like
feel me?
let's play and shit. I don't like
you set for life.
no,
bro.
yeah, but he's like
Fortnite music.
all his
Facts.
music always hits millions. Like it's never like
Facts.
it's every song I see on YouTube like
For Polo G.
He just hit like a
Mhm.
million followers too.
And
Yeah.
he's from Chicago.
Mhm.
Shouts out.
and
Shouts
like
out
shout
Polo
out,
G.
like he snapped like putting all that like all that
Yeah.
shit on his
And
channel.
like,
I mean,
dude, he's making like a whole new like subgenre of what he got going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's still talking his shit, but at the same time, it's more of a melodic vibe to it too.
Very.
So it's like more like I don't
I
know
felt
if
like
it's
his tape
empathetic
was
or-
not even really like finer. I feel like Finer Things was like the
Yeah.
what do you call it, like the outlier, or like I don't know how
Yeah.
to say it, like
It's
describe
just
it.
like
Like
his
it
music-
wasn't
His music's timeless too, so that's why it's.
well, yeah, no. My point was like that was the only song like
Yeah.
was like that is as much like singing, like all the
Yeah,
other
it's-
songs.
it's
They're
gonna
just hard.
That,
Like,
that shit's gonna keep going up, man.
Polo G.
Yeah, cause like he be having music for everybody.
Oh God.
yeah, no, he's raw. But personally, I feel like Cowboy, Polo G. I feel like they both.
Yeah,
they
Cowboy. I
should've
feel
been
like
on
it. Yeah, he definitely should.
They're
If
the new
yeah,
Chicago. Yeah,
he should have been on the XL list, in my personal opinion. That's
I
not
feel
me
like
being
Gu-
biased.
Like
just
Gunna,
because
like
he's
it
from
was
Chicago.
too long. I feel like he's been popping for long enough already. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost like who I want to see last year. Like I don't know if I like. For some reason, I almost feel like they didn't do a year, but I know that's not
No,
true.
last
like,
yeah, no, they definitely.
like I know that's not true, but
Yeah.
like I just like I don't know.
Sometimes
like,
like
it almost
yeah.
is like it was so like uneventful or like I don't know.
I don't know. I
Oh,
know
I
that
guess
they
I don't know.
offered
I
me
guess
something
no.
else,
Like I
okay.
guess I just didn't know. It's because what, Trippy Red, Ski Mask, Lil Pump.
they were all in the same one, right?
Damn,
Yeah,
bro, I
what
feel like
Lil
that year
Perp.
didn't
Sorry,
even
I had a brain
happen.
fart.
I feel like the last one I even watched
I
was the
mean,
one with
that
PNB
year,
Rock and shit.
I think that year was like the stamp to saying
And
that.
they had 3 female. Okay, what do you guys think? They had 3 females this year. What do you guys think?
I
About
feel like
that?
that's great. As
You
far.
think they're just
It's
like trying to like?
just diversified? No, I feel like
On
the
purpose?
no, because I feel like the female
'cause-
artists that they picked
yeah.
were like they can rap their ass off
females
Rico
coming
Nasty
up.
for sure.
for sure. And then if you don't, Meg the Stallion.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
Meg
raw.
Thee
The other one I
Stallion.
don't know. I just
Yeah.
have never.
Yeah, Meg Thee Stallion.
Ciara
Never
rap. I
heard.
feel like I've heard a song, but I don't know if I could be confusing them with somebody else. But I feel like it. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, yeah, no, like I just I kind of no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, like, but like I noticed previous years there's only been one woman
And
or
they
one
were iffy.
female
Yeah,
rapper
it was still-
on
Yeah.
each, like, which is good, but like
Yeah.
I don't know, like this year's like
Yeah.
it's weird. This year
Yeah.
was weird.
It's
Like,
because, like,
I
in the
don't know.
past few years, like, Cuban Doll, Asian Doll.
have they been on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, now you got Koi. And, you know, even,
Yeah,
like,
Coi Leray.
even like, Trippy's ex, like, you know,
Oh,
she
was she on
be
there?
rapping, too.
No.
No,
Oh,
she
you're
just
just
be rapping,
okay,
like,
right,
I'm just
right.
saying, like,
Oh,
girls
you're
are
just saying in
coming
general.
up-
Okay, yeah, no,
like,
for
girls
sure,
are
yeah.
coming up in the rap game.
For real.
No, yeah,
You know?
100%. I definitely think there's a way bigger female.
I feel like for this
rap
XL
presence.
fresh, like the cipher for this year, like they literally like, and there's no shade to none of the artists. It's like they almost like just picked like anybody that like potentially boiled up within like the year, like with like Blueface. His career was like, you know what I'm saying? So
They just
picked
like grab people within like the most, just like the year.
almost like the hype, like the most like hyped artists that people gravitated towards.
And like Cometazine's like I feel like it's a little late. He should have been
2
on like
years.
last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, like 2.
But I
3.
mean, you know, I
1, 2,
think
yeah.
he just
Facts.
now went platinum not too long
Okay.
ago.
Who,
But
Cometazione?
for me, it's like I feel like the point of it's like a double XL freshman. They're still slightly on the rise.
Right,
It's,
yeah.
You're not getting the people who are graduating. You know, it's not like you're getting.
I-
it's not for Drake.
yeah.
You
No,
know,
yeah,
like-
exactly. I feel like that's where it shifted because at
I
first
just wonder how they do the whole like, oh, you're a freshman.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
oh,
what are like
you know,
what are
what
all
are the
the
qualifications?
criteria? What are yeah exactly? What are the qualifications? No,
at first I
that's-
thought it was like how you described it, the up and coming artist that's like this like potential people that can be like the next big thing. From what I remember from the older ones, that's kind of what it was until I don't even know what year, but they just started gravitating towards which artists would get them the most views. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like they picked up a bunch of like hyped up artists for this, you feel me? And then it's like,
Yeah, man.
this person can give me so much views and this person can give me so much views. So they weren't even like, because
I don't
the
know.
Cowboy should have been on that motherfucker. Like
No,
some of the
yeah.
other artists too.
Right. No, I definitely I feel that shit. I don't know. I feel like, to say the least, it's interesting. But then I guess like you know,
I ain't trying to bash it or nothing either.
right, you know,
Like,
that's
feel
the thing.
me?
No,
Like,
and
shouts out
we're
XL,
just like
running it over
talking,
there.
you know what I mean? So like I kind of want to shift it now to like the second part of, you know, what we're here to talk about. We didn't even really get a chance to talk about it or like introduce it before. We kind of jumped right into the XXL, which is fine. But you actually just dropped a tape today.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Titled Magenta, correct?
Yeah, Magenta.
Shit.
I'm so happy that it dropped.
Yeah,
Like-
I was gonna say do a little like.
Like, yo, yeah.
like-
So if you guys don't know, I just dropped
Promo.
an EP, or it's actually a project, my first
You did?
actual official project called Magenta, and it's out on all streaming platforms. I'm so happy that it's finally out because I did work extremely hard for this. So you know, I just want to take the time to actually like, you know, just like to celebrate for today because I'm so happy because I dropped it with only 2 days worth of promotion, and the response that I've actually gotten from it on the first day.
a lot of support.
Yeah, it was way more than what I had thought it was gonna be, and it's like for artists, I was just telling them earlier, I don't feel like there's a more better feeling for an artist, but to put out a project type shit and then have the people gravitate towards it the way that they do in such a positive way.
Yeah, no, it's such a fulfilling, it's such a reassuring feeling.
Exactly what I was gonna say, because there'd be times where I just question myself as like, should I continue doing what I'm doing?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
And then
It's things
just-
like that, like, you know, that makes what you do worth it. Makes the times where
100%,
you're like,
bro.
where you're like,
no fucking
damn,
doubt.
like, is this something that I'm really cut for? Like, is this for? Because like everyone has that, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But like,
I feel like it's only natural in a way.
that doesn't mean that, you know, someone's still not gonna like be
Listen
affected
to
by
it.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Or,
yeah.
well, like listen to it, but like more so on the note, like, you know, everyone does go through that shit, but like I said, everyone goes through it. Just, you know, just so that, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you're not alone, you're not the only, but like, you know, that doesn't really necessarily help. You know,
100%.
what I mean? But I kind of wanted to go as far as into the tape a little bit, like. How did you guys like? One, like, how was the tape created? Like
Like the creative process, or like how I like wanted it to be pieced together.
Yeah, like I wanted to like break that down. Like, well, one, like, how did you come up with the name?
The name Magenta, actually, I would say it right here, but I feel like I explained it on the.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm trying to
We're trying to
smoke.
figure out. Yeah,
I'm trying to
Alright.
smoke.
You
my
know what
man.
I'm saying?
Definitely
It's always
necessary.
important.
No, yeah, go ahead.
You
So,
know.
but, yeah, but
What was the question?
yeah. So like the
Story
name
life.
Magenta. How did you
Come
how
up
did
with the
that
name.
come up? Yeah.
The first
Why
track
that?
of the whole project is actually called Magenta, and I go a little in depth of what it means in there. But just to kind of put it in like a little box and then kind of sum it up, the magenta color it means something to me because it symbolizes a bunch of stuff. It symbolizes self-respect, cooperation. You know, and a big and it
still
shows
recording?
like encouragement at its highest power
Is
and
it red?
whatnot. You know.
Recording? Is it on the corner? It says, all right, cool. And yeah, so yeah.
You're-
Yeah, no, yeah. So like, keep going. I've been listening. And like,
No, but yeah, that's basically just to sum it up.
Okay,
All
all right.
My bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. No, I think that's dope. I
Yeah.
think that's really cool. Like, especially like as someone who like is, you know, I do know you on a personal level. It's not something like,
gosh,
it's just
that's
like random.
Yeah.
But it's cool,
Love,
like just
love.
to see like you're, you know, just the little creative like inside, like, you know, things like that to
Like the back, like
the backstory
Yeah,
and
to
stuff,
give a
you know,
reason.
even I, like someone who's close, you know, like we are, you know, people who are watching, they're not gonna know.
Yeah.
But like, even like for
like
me,
a-
I'd still think that's cool, you know, I want to know, but especially like, you know, I want the people to like
know.
really know, especially because
Yeah.
you have been getting a lot of good feedback. You know, these are questions that people are like, I was like, okay, why did he drop, you know, why did he name it this, you know? So
yeah,
I
the
think
name
these
I
are-
named it, and then just go back into what you were saying. It's like it's because most of the things, as I said earlier, it's for to love at its highest level, and like I said, cooperation, encouraging self-love and all this. Like, that's what the color magenta means. And it was important for me because, like, I feel like I want to embody that, or that embodies me as an individual and the morals, and then just the overall, like, what it means is, like, you know,
Yeah.
I live by that shit. I really,
really like relate to it. You
Yeah,
know,
100%,
gravitate, you know, it
100%.
resonates a lot with you. Yeah, I'll take that. Definitely pass that on stream.
Yeah,
You
they-
know,
Oh,
big
God.
boofy packs.
we're
You hear me?
still,
No goofy
we're
packs.
still
Big
in
boof packs.
the
Are you
monetization.
streaming? Like,
We're not live. I got to get the cam link so we
Cam
can.
link?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I
it's
get
going
you.
on it's going on the channel.
Okay.
We have here our sub count.
Yo,
Yeah.
can we get a quick round of applause for my boy Cheech for hitting motherfucking 1K, baby?
Gang shit. That was
Yeah, man, he
that
hit
was
the
dope.
1K.
If y'all would have
Got to.
kept that going, that would have sounded like there's hella people here.
Right.
Oh God.
But nah, yeah. But I mean, you know, you always want to have a small environment. You don't want to have too many people while you do a podcast. Because then people don't feel too comfortable.
Right. Just like it's like being in the studio recording
Yep.
a song, making
Yeah,
music.
bro.
That's why, you know, when I'm
100%.
very, you know, not self-conscious, but when I make beats, it's a very personal thing.
That's
that
why I
where,
feel like,
bro.
it's almost like, you know, you're
I make my best shit by
one-on-one.
myself.
Facts.
Like,
You
not
do,
even.
yeah, you do be
not
making
even-
hard shit.
Like, yeah, by myself. Like, I do be making the hardest shit. You feel me?
yeah.
But
Why you think that is, probably?
it's because you get more time to reevaluate where you trying to go as
Yeah.
far as your like song.
Ooh, that sounded dope. That sounded like the beginning of a Lil Wayne song. Hey,
So,
do you think they might be? No, I think it's fine.
Too close.
No, do you think it might be turned because the lighter sounded really good? Like, is the microphone like supposed to be one
oh,
way?
okay. Hold on.
Oh,
Like that?
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh,
My bad. It's because it's a car. It's
dude,
it's the cardio
It
setting.
made a
on
difference
there.
that bad?
It
My bad.
it sounds
My bad. My bad.
Sounds
Alright,
amazing.
cool,
Hey,
good.
we're in it now. Hey, he sound. It sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's a decent
I'm
mic,
listening
bro.
in like.
Better than mine.
It's a decent mic.
hey, don't worry though. We're gonna get mics for everyone, headphones. This is just the beginning. This is
Yeah, this
shout
is
out
the-
to everyone for
this is the
starting with
beginning.
us at the beginning too.
Yeah, bro.
This is the
I
beginning.
love shit
Oh, I
like
need
this.
I need
Because a lot of people don't
Where's
want
the
to see the
charger?
potential.
Can you give me the
and
charger? I
whatnot.
gotta put it on. It's behind. Hey, you can get it really quick.
Grab the charger.
Oh yeah, dude. He sounds like you sound so clean right now. It's amazing. I love it.
So, Perky
All right,
said you want
all
one.
right, I won't bore you guys with the nerd audio talk anymore. Right? I'm over here like, God, the audio. It
Perky
sounds-
said you want one.
Okay.
What on Power Perks?
Where was that from? Like who?
Man.
That's from DJ Smalls and Lil Gott's interview, I believe.
Yeah, shout out Lil Got It, man. Shout out whole YSL, man. Shout out Atlanta, man. Y'all
I
got
feel like
y'all
the
go
beat
crazy.
you be making
Facts.
would go
shout
crazy
out
with a couple of them
low
Atlanta
key,
artists.
Shout out the people, my mixtapes people from Atlanta.
Shout out Water
The Raw.
by G too.
Shout out, hey, real quick, shout out Diamond Visuals.
Shouts out
Y'all
Diamond
fam-
motherfucking visuals.
You know, shout
hear
out
me?
Diamond, shout out GGM, shout out everybody I fuck with, man.
all those people, y'all killing the game right now. There's a lot of people that are killing the game right now, but I just had to bring that up just because y'all really showed love. But
Especially Diamond, he dope as hell.
yeah, y'all straight gang. So basically, so let's go back into the tape. I kind of lost. We got a little sidetracked, but
It's alright.
because the clarity, the awesomeness of the
Yeah,
microphone. You
We're
know.
learning as we go, y'all. Bear with us.
We settling in, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
How's my levels though? It's coming out decent right now.
Yeah, that's decent. We just got to be careful with the other voices that you can kind of hear them in the background a little bit, but it's straight. So let's see.
They
Cool.
can go in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
They can go in the studio.
So they can go in the stew if they want.
'Cause they can hear your voice.
It's no big deal though. We're good.
Yeah.
So so basically, I wanted to. We got it into the tape or into the name of the tape.
Yeah.
How that kind of went about.
100%.
Like as far as the songs, how did you go? Cause we were kind of talking a little bit before, and you were saying like, you kind not where you, like, how do I say, like, basically, how did you like come up with the songs, like the track list? Why did you choose those songs?
The songs I
specifically?
made,
Yeah.
they all would come.
Are they recent? Have you been sitting on them for a little
it's so
while?
crazy
Like-
because a lot of like I recorded. I feel like half. I would say a little under half of those songs recently, But a lot of the tape was actually songs that I was holding on to from like for say about a year.
Yeah.
I have a song
Okay.
called VVs that
Right.
he actually produced alongside SB Gohan, and I was holding on to that one for like I feel like since like I don't even know like
It was like November, December.
November. Yeah. Okay. So you say like
October.
and that's when I had long hair and I chopped my shit off. You feel me? But like
Yeah, October. It was
October, I was holding on to a lot of those songs. Like I remember making Flirt back at the old studio,
Flirt was hard.
and then 30 on my
And
wrist.
Also, Find a Way. That song was really
Yo.
that was really dope to me.
I appreciate that one, bro. And that shit, like, if you think about it, like, how long ago we recorded that shit, like,
Hey,
that was from last year,
Christian.
bro.
Hey, no, you can keep talking. You
Oh.
can talk. Yeah, no,
Wow,
whenever like just keep talking, cause I'm just gonna like, I wanted him just check the time.
Yeah,
and shit
that's
like
it.
that.
See, like, my attention span is like,
No,
this.
you're
I be
good. Yeah,
like,
if I
so
if
points up,
right,
yo,
hey,
it's good.
Yeah.
you'll check the time. How long? I just want to check how long we've been going for. Cause there's a automatic shut off on the camera, so there's gonna be a part where there's a cut, so we'll just turn it off and turn it on. How long? All right, so we'll make the cut in like 5 minutes. So,
Okay, cool.
And then we'll just turn it off, turn it on again. It's the C3 button.
Just talking about the tape.
But yeah, no, we're good. We got the tape.
My bad.
No, you're good. And like it's all learn. It's all. This is just the thing is we're just talking. This is the podcast. This is just us.
The podcast
coolin'.
never orchestrated.
Right. It's
It's
not.
like-
This is just us
it's
talk. It's us
every
hanging
day.
out. We
Big
want it to be.
fucking facts. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. So
Back to the tape. Let me
yeah,
just
the songs. How you're sitting on some songs for a while.
Yeah,
you were
all of
saying-
them songs because like I wanted to. I picked. It was important for me to pick what songs because like I made all the songs almost with the same like feelings. If that makes sense.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it was a very cohesive tape. It was very
Really?
like I felt like all the songs
Oh, man.
really.
Bro, thank
Yeah,
you. That's
no,
like a big
I'm not just saying
compliment
it.
for me, bro. That's like a big
100%.
compliment.
No, you did your job, man. You snapped because like, I was
Bro, kind of crazy.
right. No, I was listening because I got Spotify Premium. I pay for that shit.
Yo, shouts out to Spotify. He got
Hey,
Spotify
shout
Premium.
out
But
to bro, running
I
it
listen
up.
because I like to listen to tapes. From start to I like. So what I did today, I went for a run and I put on the new Schoolboy Q tape and just listened to it.
Facts. That's how
And then
Schoolboy
start to
Q.
finish type shit.
Man, got this
Crash
song
Talk.
That new-
Travis Scott, this-
Yes,
Crazy,
very good.
crazy.
And the song with Kid Cudi. But regardless, so
Yes,
I
yes,
like
yes.
to just listen to from start to finish, no interruptions. Before, and I almost will do it a couple times, because I like to do it before I make my first. I want to get away from listening to a song and then first reaction like, oh, this is trash, because I've done that a lot where I'm like first reaction
I'm a
like
fucking victim of that too, bro. I'm not gonna.
Trippy Red. I hated Trippy Red. I was like, this is
Yeah, a lot of
trash,
people- a
bro.
lot of people hate
But
him.
he eventually became my favorite artist, and I always
I
loved him.
thought Trippy was hard from the first time.
No,
I'm like, this
and
nigga
you-
different. for
I
sure.
seen him. I seen him on YouTube. And you were the one. I was like, who is this guy? He's like,
Chalai. Wow.
He looked
Chala.
like Chucky.
yeah. I was like,
Whoa,
he's
Chala.
like Chucky, got the freckles like that.
Yeah,
There you
he
go.
looked
I
like
forgot.
He looked like a real life.
That's when I was. Yeah. Shouts out Trippy, bro.
Yeah,
But,
shouts out him.
No, so like,
I feel like you'd have some hot shit with him too.
so like, no, like the tape, it was very like, all the songs really, went well together, and that's why I wanted to like ask that too, because I was like, how did you like, like
Come up with like, yeah, like I was trying to like, yeah, it was basically the same feelings, and like I wanted to just take the songs that I created with the same feelings, and the part of my the time of my like I can't even talk right now.
You're good.
The time in my life when I was making these songs, some of them new, some of them old, and some of them like really old. Like I was just going through specific stuff with like myself or other individuals, and like me, like just like I say, doubting myself, and then sometimes like almost reflecting on other people, like you guys doubt me too, and it was that's the basic like synapses of what the tape is. But by the end of the tape, the biggest message behind it, because I made this tape intentionally to be cohesive, like you said. So for you to say that is dope as fuck. Because by the end of the tape, I wanted people to feel like anything they can do is like literally it is possible. Period. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the hardships are, because I have songs in there where I'm talking about like where I've doubted myself, and I
Right,
have people that
so
are actually, I
li-
want
the la-
to take
and
care of.
I like how, my bad to interject, I like how
No,
the
you're fine.
last song you just went, straight
I
bars.
I needed
Straight
that one.
bars, right.
I held on to that one.
That was
It was called Need Them, and I held on to that. That song was actually supposed to be on my EP Tears of Dove.
And that's why I was writing this note too, because like you've released other little EPs.
Yeah, as far
in the meantime, but
yeah,
that were completely different vibes. And that's one thing like
100%.
people don't like, and that's why like I really am a fan of your stuff, because like
thanks, bro.
all the tapes all of them have a different vibe, but it's all you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you managed to
that.
relay almost like a different message, have a different theme for all of them.
Yeah.
For all the I got all of them on Spotify too.
I appreciate
you know,
that.
and like
I appreciate
especially
that.
with this one too, for the amount of songs. I think it's good that
40 minutes.
I think it's like
Yeah.
oh yeah,
It's
you want
crazy.
to so just we're gonna cut right now really quick. But what I wanted to say was I think it's good to like show people. No, yeah, that's good, exactly like that.
We're rolling again.
Yeah, we're rolling again.
Yo.
Oh, be careful.
bad.
He's like, we're
Just
about to
cut
clip.
it out.
All right, just clip.
I was
No,
like, yo, we
Cut
just
it out.
fucking chilling
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
okay.
It's behind the scenes.
no, you're good. So we're back now. Had to do a quick little cut. They're not
Big
even gonna
facts
notice,
was
but
He's just gonna cut out.
so I
the
wanted
bullshit.
before I forget. I think it's good to like show people like you don't always need to drop music, release it right away. There's always there's always like some slight strategy that you can do.
Behind
Not
it.
saying there's no exact formula, but my point is you released other stuff before. You had those songs. You didn't put them on those tapes, and then you
Yeah.
released them with this tape, and it
100%.
worked. And it's like there's always a method to the madness, and it's almost
Yeah.
want to like tell other artists too. It's like like learn from things like this too. Like if you have songs, they have certain vibes, and like it fits a certain like feel. Like you can definitely like put it in the
They're not
vault, put it in the
wasted. Yeah,
vault,
they're not
like
wasted
see what you can
songs.
do, like. But that's a reason why you should always be in the studio, always be making music, because then you'll start making all this
Yep.
stuff, and then like,
You never know your next hit.
yeah, you
At
never know
all.
the next hit, and
Yeah.
do you need the keys? You good? All right. No, but you never know the next hit, and like you never know like you don't want there to be too much time, because then you feel like, oh, I need to release the music. If
Yeah.
you're always busy, you're always you don't necessarily need to be in the studio. Always get there's budgets and shit like that. But
Yeah.
if you're just making music, you could always get the beat.
Yep.
Get the notes, write it down, whatever,
yeah,
and
be
then have that
prepared in a
song done.
way.
Be prepared, so that
Yeah.
when you do get in the studio, I got all the stuff that you can just lay out, and then
I feel.
tweaking
I feel like.
go ahead.
I feel like it's a good practice just to like make a beat from scratch, load it up to Pro Tools, and then literally,
Just rock it out almost.
Write it.
Yeah.
Write the song right there and then. Make the beat right there and then from
Uh-huh.
scratch.
Yeah.
And you do that so many times until you master that, you're unstoppable.
And
Yeah, I was
that's why I
gonna say
think it's
unstoppable.
I think that's
I need to do
important
that more
that
often,
you
too.
need to get a good team around
Same
you.
with producers.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people think that this is when they're like independent, that they do everything themselves. No, that just means you
No.
don't have a major label that's doing
Pushing.
everything, that's pushing everything, they're financing
Exactly.
everything. Nothing wrong with that. More power to you for doing
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
It's just saying like
100%.
when you're independent, like that's why you have to find a team of people that are good, that are
yes.
gonna help you.
Just don't sign no fucked up contract.
No,
Yeah, no
never.
fugazi
If you're
shit.
That's
don't
it.
like always get a lawyer. No, that's the
Get a
first
lawyer.
thing.
Two lawyers.
Because it's
Get
like
to-
there's a saying. It's so cliche of a saying, but it's like it was one of the truest sayings. It's like if it's too good to be true, like
It
most of the
probably-
times,
mo-
it probably is too
Mhm.
good to be true.
Yeah.
You always want to go to a
Be
record
careful
label
of the
with
top key.
something to offer. You gotta be having this thing called leverage. If you don't have no leverage when you're walking into a label, you're like
Yeah.
just 360 out of there. Like you don't need to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was working on building a resume. So like you said earlier, I have a EP before, and I have another EP called Art of Pain. It was Art of Pain, Tears of Dove, and then my newest one called Magenta. And they're all on streaming platforms. But like I built up like a decent ass resume, more than a lot of people know. And the reason why I reuse some of my songs, because some of the songs I released, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you, they didn't get heard the way I expected them to. And when I released those under the impression it's like these are good ass fucking songs.
And
that
I don't
nobody's
think there's
listening to.
anything wrong with that too.
So I
It's
put them on
art.
a new tape,
It's
and
your art.
I reused them, and now they're getting heard. So I put the money out as an investment to make the song, and it didn't get heard. I'm not gonna. I refuse to let that.
And
shit
that's
be
the
a
thing.
waste of that
Sometimes
song.
like you could have chose to just leave it there because
Yeah.
if it's a good song, eventually it's
100%,
gonna get it.
100%.
But it's like you're like no, and it's kind of a thing where you're like you know the worth, so you're like nah, let's not shove it down their throat, but like
Try
put
to
it
get
back
it
in
in
their
a
face
different
again
way.
and show them like
That's the
no, this
thing.
shit tastes good. You need to
Yeah.
eat this shit. And like
Ooh, that
what I
shit
mean?
raw. I like that
No,
shit.
right. But no, like that's I think but basically the main point, I think that's something a lot of people can learn from, and I think it's it's really good that you did that.
Appreciate it.
And then let's talk about like the producers who all produced it.
Producers, I have a song like number 7, which is actually one of my favorite songs on the EP or on the tape. My bad. Was produced by Moreno808, and it was also produced by my close friend SB Gohan. It was featuring Shigo Turbo, and that one was literally one of my favorite songs. So you guys should
What is
definitely
it?
go check it out.
VVs.
It's called VVs.
Mm-hmm.
VVs, baby.
Yeah,
Yes,
I heard
yes, sir.
that. That's good.
That one, and then my other favorite song, and I'm lying. Like, yo, I'm being biased now. I produced it too. It's called Too Late. You feel me? So that's my favorite one. And then
That's right after
Legit.
Yeah, see, I knew that.
Is it
I
too
ran
late,
I ran
too
those
late?
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
ran those back a couple
100%.
times. Those are definitely my top ones.
yeah, but like as far as the producing side goes, number 7 is one of my favorites out of the whole one. Closer is one of my favorites, but yeah, 100%. My bad.
So and then where did you record? Cause I mean I know
Every single fucking song, was recorded in this motherfucking studio right fucking here from yours truly, Moreno808. You heard?
shout out the boy.
Shouts out to him.
I'm just
Every single
cooling,
song,
man.
every single fucking song.
I'm just
was
cooling to
recorded.
the tape drop. You know how rappers be saying? They be like, I'm cooling to the tape drop. Ain't no tape
That's
drop.
you, bro.
Oh shit, my bad. I always be doing that.
it too, like, oh shit, people's gonna be watching.
Passing it to people that don't
Y'all
suck.
can pass it.
Folks now gonna be watching.
Man, that's some gas.
And then as far as features, how did you go about the features? Were those songs
it was one,
old?
right?
There's only one. How many? There's only one feature, right?
Yeah,
There's
only
one feature out of all 16 songs.
Okay.
One feature, which is Shigo Turbo.
Is that song? You guys have been sitting on that for a
yeah,
little bit,
for
right?
like,
Yeah,
that's the
since
one I'm talking about,
since
like
October.
I felt like it just wasn't the time to put it out at the time when I did put it out. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I put it out now, you know what I'm saying, it makes me genuinely happy. And then it's also like I feel like it's like coincidentally perfect because it's cohesive to fit the tape and what my bad I should be talking into. Right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
It fits perfectly and it's cohesive to match the tape and the vibe I was trying to bring. As far as the features, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like I don't know if this is me just being like slightly anxious. But
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you like, how do you feel about features?
I really don't do features, and it's because it's part of the reason. It's like I'm picky with what I hop on. So if I was working with another artist, like I'm picky, really. Like if I don't vibe with the beat, like I don't even touch that shit. Like I'm not gonna lie. And a lot of the artists, like I feel like it'd be kind of harder to work with me for what I do because my sound might not fit them.
Right.
You know, and it's kind of vice versa, where I don't hop on nobody else's music because it's like I want to stay true to who.
Let me see them. The mic really quick. I think it's cutting out. I don't know. Hello, yo. I think it might be the cord.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got this on under this. Connect.
Damn.
Under this.
It's technical difficulties, guys. Sorry about this.
I'm gonna go home.
We gonna be alright.
Yo, check. Oh, okay.
It's working.
Hello. Yeah.
It was just a bug.
All right, so you're gonna have to be like really close to the mic on this.
Put your
Yeah.
hand over it like this.
Like this?
Yeah.
Almost like touching.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Do I sound muffled at all?
A little bit.
Okay.
Just be
Yeah.
Like this is just more.
a little closer.
Is this cool?
Perfect.
All right, cool.
All right.
Bet.
Yeah. So back to like your features, like what?
Yeah, I really don't like. I don't like. I forgot what I was talking about, but I do know that I was saying that I don't hop on anybody else's stuff off the fact because like I feel like right now is not the time. I do really want to work with a lot of artists. There's plenty of artists that I do want to work with, but it's just like I want to be able to focus on myself and be able to perfect what I can do, so I can have something to offer to another artist. But it's like it'd be hard to like hop on another artist's song when I don't know how to catch the vibe. because I'm so caught up in my
Yeah,
shit.
no, I definitely think that's
Yeah, that makes
important.
sense.
You gotta find the right artist that you.
And I'm being honest, a lot of artists, they be lying about why they're not hopping on features. And people be scared to hop on features just because they know they won't go harder than the other artists. Like, that's just what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Or that they won't be able to
Facts.
catch the same vibe.
You just,
know what I'm saying?
I
They
feel
Right.
like you
you
just
know,
gotta have a different, like, y'all gotta have like a whole different sound, the opposite
Yeah.
sound of each other, just so it could, it just, it'll be like two worlds
Yeah.
colliding.
I'm just gonna sound whack because I'm not scared to experiment with stuff because I have songs on my Magenta tape that jumps from like me rapping, which is neat them, and then I'm singing more on one song, and then I have more of like a DJ Mustard sounding song, which is called "Hate to Be Alone,"
Right.
and then I have more of a reggaeton song.
You will cause it keeps cutting out. You guys just share that mic.
Yeah.
Cause
we
it keeps
can
it
share.
keeps cutting out. I'm not sure
share it.
why. I don't. It's an old
Can you
mic.
hear
So
me when I'm talking like this?
just try to put in like the middle.
I got you.
Damn, I thought I was in some real shit.
And regardless, I got the mic on the camera,
I
but
got
this
another mic.
audio. You got another one?
Mhm.
You grab it.
It's in the drawer. It was like wrapped. You know where it is? It's wrapped in something.
Can you hear me when I do this?
But well, here, let me give you the headphones, and then you'll see. This is perfect because you can tell. So like, put them on.
It could be the mic.
So
Oh,
so when
now
when I'm right here, like it's really crisp.
Yeah, so I have to sit literally right here.
Yeah, and it's working now, but sometimes it goes out. So take out the cable.
Here, try to put this one in there. See,
Yeah, and then you could just hold it.
you hear?
Go ahead.
You good? Yo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good.
Yo.
Oh yeah, more than perfect.
Alright, let's get it.
All right, you can fix that. All right, and then
Can you hear me now?
it's
One of these.
yeah,
Is this good?
other side.
Sorry.
It was
Yeah.
good.
And then you don't need to hold it. You could hold it like this farther away.
So this sounds good right here.
Yeah.
Better than what I was rocking with?
Way better.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. We should have done this from the get-go because I feel like I said a lot of high shit.
You did no,
You
but
did.
we
Hey, people gonna have to rewind this shit. Fuck wrong with them.
Fuck around with y'all. You want a
Fuck
perk or
wrong
something?
with y'all. Perky said you want one?
hey, watch out.
Hey, shout out to my perk homies.
I need a limiter on this thing so we don't clip. But no, it's all good. Sorry for all the distortion for the ear.
It's all good.
No,
Hey,
he
but
wasn't.
It's all good. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
hey,
it.
but
Hey,
I
really should be talking
keep the
like
same.
this.
No, you bring it closer. Okay, so like pretend like you're a radio host and like
Yeah, what's up, guys?
perfect.
Oh.
Facts.
Okay,
Like-
for sure.
And this is why I want everyone to have headphones because like,
Then I
yeah,
would
we
know the
gonna get
levels.
that.
but if you just keep a good distance, you're good.
Yeah.
You got a good distance. Learn the
I
mic.
I just
Yeah.
be getting hyped, bro. I can't
Yeah,
help
you gotta like.
Learn
impulsive
your, learn your mic.
outbursts.
But
Yeah,
that's
just-
the thing. That's why I have headphones. I'm good. But
Yeah.
so back to like the features. Let's retouch on it since you got a better mic.
Yeah.
How we were saying like you got to find good chemistry with the artist. You
Right.
know,
Good
a
chemistry.
good sound that you can
Yeah.
work with. Like
Working with the right people. I feel like a lot of the times when artists work with another person, they can not work with somebody that matches their vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like a genuine song.
Who are some artists that you would want to do a feature with locally,
locally.
and then
Like,
also
you know what's crazy? I feel like
big.
locally, I've done a song with every artist I wanted to do. So I have songs with my boy Cloud that's not released. I have
Okay, I
a
was gonna
song
say-
with Eddie Vega. I have a song with Shigo Turbo, and I want a song with Trap Javi. That's my next one. I really want to do a song
Shout out Trap,
with
man.
with Trap.
we'll get him. We'll get
Shout
him.
out,
100%.
It's gonna happen.
No, but
Shout
we've
out my
talked. We
safe
talked.
house
Like,
homies.
you feel me? I rock with him so heavy. You feel me?
God.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
They-
nigga's so fucking lit. You feel me? So we've
Oh.
definitely talked about that.
I think someone you should work with just because
Zach
I res-
fucking Ryan.
well, no, him too. I was gonna say Ronnie
Oh.
Rage.
Ronnie
Yeah,
Rage.
Rage.
Yo, I was just
Me and
with
Ronnie
them.
got a song.
I
You do?
I like his music.
Yo.
bro.
Me and Ronnie Rage got a
Hey
song.
Ronnie, let this nigga leak it to me. I'm trying to
Man.
hear that motherfucker.
Man, I got songs with a lot of people, man.
That's fucking crazy. Ronnie Rage. I fucks with Ronnie Rage heavy too. I feel like him and me could definitely catch a vibe. And we've talked about it here and there before. We just need to find a time where we both are in the
I
studio.
want to shoot. a video for him. I want to shoot a video for all those people.
Yo.
I'm gonna make it happen though.
You need to.
I'm gonna get them all. I'm gonna get them all on here too.
Yeah.
They're all gonna be on here.
I know they'd be down, bro.
I need you guys.
They need to be heard. Yeah.
Y'all gonna be like my co-host too.
Yo, let's Yo, if you get them, let us co-host it, bro.
Facts. No, yeah. I need everyone on the. I'm gonna buy a bunch of microphones. No, you good? No, that's why I got the levels on here and shit like. And so, but no, I'm gonna get a bunch of mics from Amazon. Shout out Amazon. They're like $20 condenser mics, whatever.
Yeah.
They'll work. You know what I mean? It's gonna for what we're doing. We're not trying to record a song. You know, we need just straight audio that's decent.
We're here to talk about music and kick in, smoke dope.
Facts.
Smoke big booth, not no goof.
You know, shout out R.I.P. King Dave, Big Doinks.
Yeah.
Out in
Big
Amish.
Doinks.
R.I.P. my boy.
Amish boy.
Shout out to the Amish God.
Nah, but yeah.
Amish God.
Oh, and then I guess we should do our. I don't know if we did it already. Shout out to Big B.
Yo, shouts out my boy Big B. Shouts out Big fucking B. Yo, you losing a lot of weight, my nigga. Shouts out to you, because I know that shit hard. Look at me, boy.
Hey, we hey,
I'm next.
It's our season though.
Yo,
Dad
Dad Bods is definitely a
Back in
vibe. I'm
season.
trying to tell y'all. And I'm gonna get tatted up. Next time you guys see me, I'm gonna be tatted all over.
Hey,
Sexy.
he's making a lot of. You're making a lot of bold claims now for the people. Like the next time, like it's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
You better.
I wouldn't
Yo,
say.
now I'm forced to get a
Now
tattoo.
you're gonna be forced
I'm
to get a
fucking
whole
up.
sleeve.
Hey, it doesn't matter the size though. If if you get at least one, it counts. I feel
I have one. This is crazy. I have one on my fucking hip, bro. It's of a smiley face.
decent. Okay, so he's got one. He needs
Yeah.
another, basically
It's
another
so
one.
crooked though, so it don't count. But,
Okay, don't
like I need a
count.
real one.
A real one.
Yeah, me?
Yeah.
No,
Stick-
bro. I let my ex do it.
Stick and poke.
Damn. What the
It felt like it.
Was it a real gun?
Yeah, it was a real gun.
No way.
That I promise you, my ex did it when I was in my freshman year of high school. Oh God! And the reason why she did it because her mom was the guy was tattooing her mom's foot, and I was dating her at the time or whatever. So I'm sitting there in the kitchen. The mom couldn't take the tattoo because it was hurting. I guess the foot's a very sensitive spot. And then literally the guy was like, you know what? If you're gonna keep on complaining, you gotta let me know now. You want me to do this or not? And she said, no, I'm good. Just stop what you're doing. So, you know, he goes, sits out somewhere else, and the mom's just sitting there in front of her daughter, and she asked me, she's like, yo, if you love my daughter, you let her tattoo you.
Oh,
Nigga,
no.
I was 14 years old. I was
You're
like,
lying.
I promise you.
You for
Her name-
real?
Yeah.
The mom.
Yeah,
Take
her
that
mom.
bitch to court. No,
I was like, I can't say no. I was like, I love you, girl.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, girl.
Right. Oh.
So I had to let her tattoo me. And it would have been all right if the smiley face was even. But dog, that motherfucker looked like he's sad or something. he looked like he's
Oh my-
going through some serious depression.
that motherfucker was sick.
This motherfucker got the swine flu on
He
my
needed-
hip.
He
I'm
needed
blue.
blindfolded or
He
something.
bad shit. No, on God. But yeah, my bad for going off like that.
No, that's the point of the podcast. This
Yeah,
the
facts.
the Bebe Sancho
It's legacy, nigga.
Moreno808 podcast
God.
number
Cool, and you see
2.
me smoking weed all day and making beats. That's it.
That's
Making them Fago fucking beats. Yo, no offense
wa-
to nobody. We call them shits
I
the
wanted to
terrorist
let
beats.
me. Oh yeah, they are some straight fucking.
ISIS vibes.
I wanted to ask you what is your recording process in
When I'm-
general, and
when-
then what was your recording process for the tape as far as the more. So I guess I should say, break it down into 2 questions.
Yeah.
Did you know you wanted to make this tape?
No.
You kind of had like shit in the vault.
Yeah.
Kind of okay. 'Cause
Bro.
that was my point. Like, cause I wanted to ask like.
It was
So
just
what is
that.
your recording process as far as like generally in the studio, and then what is it when you have a like a purpose, like all right, I want to make a tape.
Make a tape?
Do you ever go into the studio like all right, I need to
tape mode?
like tape mode or
Yeah.
like just break down like your recording process
No,
like
if I go into the studio with like the tape mode mindset, like I almost feel like I'm pressured to make like a hit song or make something, you know what I'm saying?
I can feel that.
And I feel like that takes out of what my main goal and focus is when it comes to making music. I'm making music because literally I just love this shit. Like I've been doing it, like I've been trying to write songs since I was in 4th grade, playing guitar, taught
Mhm.
myself all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it off the love. So once I start thinking like I have to make a tape and I have to make it hard, I have to do this crazy, it almost defeats the purpose of why I started in the first place.
Right.
So part of my recording process is kind of like, just writing it first because I don't like being not prepared, but sometimes it just don't be hitting the way I want it.
No,
so.
yeah, and I definitely think that's like a part, like it's like the most like natural, or like it almost like takes away from the beauty of it,
Yeah,
And,
100%.
There's something to be said about like the off the top, like spontaneous shit.
Yeah.
And like sometimes it's hard to like when you're like, all right, I have to go in to do a tape. You almost like bite yourself or shoot yourself in the
Yeah,
foot.
because then I'm just sitting there like.
Because then it almost makes it almost makes it
Yeah.
hard. You almost makes you close up. You're not when
And
you're just free. You're just like, I'm just here to.
But that's why it's important to have a good engineer to work with, because like you'll be sitting there way more froze and shook, being fucking having all this pressure in front of some guy that you just met, that like
100%.
doesn't genuinely give a fuck. Exactly. So most of the time when I'm over here, it's never that like, and I still come to moments where I doubt myself, but he definitely helped me like
No, that's true. I'm not gonna name it. I'm not gonna put him on the spot. I'm not gonna name any names, but I remember I brought this artist that I filmed for. He turned into a friend. I honestly never now that you think about it, I never filmed one thing, but it was a studio vlog, but I never ended up filming for him. But he was supposed to be a video client, ended up turning into like a friend.
That's dope.
I brought him to the major studio for the first time at Glass Tree, and it was funny because, kind of like you were saying, like when how people are like they start freezing up, but dude was so confident. He's like, I'm gonna go in there and do like
just do my thing.
He booked like 8 hours. He said, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna finish 30 songs. And I said, bro, you're gonna be lucky if you can finish 10.
10.
If that I said you're gonna I'm like
who's he recording?
right, and I'm like there's no way you're gonna go there and record 30. And I'm like, no disrespect. I'm like, bro, it's just not gonna happen.
Maybe 12 hours you could do that. I don't know.
There's no way, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think maybe, but not good songs. I'll tell you that. I don't know.
And especially if he's not prepared.
But the thing is,
for 30 songs.
but that's I was saying.
Shit,
maybe someone who's already like seasoned artist. He's never been to the professional studio. He has his own home studio set up. He records people like he does this shit. But I always tell people it's different when you're in those big studios.
Yeah.
And he got in there, and the man was shook, froze.
I feel like every studio has like a different recording process.
You talk a little more.
I feel like every studio has like a different recording process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, and especially if there's more gear, if there's
gear,
it's more intimidating. And it was funny because like he was really shook, and I think he ended up getting like maybe like 5 songs. I can't remember.
Yo.
It was nowhere,
decent.
but
5
I'm like,
songs
bro,
in 8
like
hours,
that's
decent.
maybe even more.
That's real
I
decent.
want to say he even finished 10. I want to say, I don't know. Maybe he did.
8 hours?
Or
8
at least
hours?
he finished 1 an hour, maybe. But so 8 songs,
It's not bad.
maybe. But
It's not bad at all.
but maybe I can't even remember. But
then it goes.
that
like,
was the point. The point I tried to
the
tell him too,
hits, like-
and he was like, bro, you're right. Like it was so much different than what
different.
I expected, and I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, it's if you've never been in a big studio like that shit is intimidating.
It's gonna
Like
throw you off.
it's gonna throw you off. Like it's not like, and it sounds different, dude, and like. And a lot of people get demo-itis. You will make a track at home or in a different studio, or like just like some shit on the fly, take it to a bigger studio, more professional, or somewhere that can like mix and master. There's more stuff, whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm.
You record it and it doesn't sound like how you recorded it in the first.
But it comes with confidence for artists. Like that's what I was gonna say. Like recording here, it definitely helps me out. Understanding stuff about myself, like when I go into the studio, make songs, you know what I'm saying? But more importantly, like not every song I make, and it's important for an artist to know this, like not every single song I make is gonna be a hit. So with me understanding that and going into the studio being like, yo, if I get this much time and I can make these many songs, one of those songs are gonna be better than the rest of the two that I just made. So if I'm going in there, having demo whiteness and whatnot, and then going in there and then having the like how it really like it's supposed to sound, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be two different things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
no.
just understanding like not every song's to be hit. It'll help. I feel like that almost will help people.
Yeah.
Did you have any of those moments, like, for your prior like tapes,
like having songs that scrapped?
like where
I
like
was like, bro, how many songs?
not
like,
even that, because like
bro,
I guess
fuck
have
this
you
shit,
ever? Well, I guess you kind of answered that before. Like, I mean, not necessarily like, because you don't really like. It's not like, all right, I'm gonna go in and make a hit, but like you know you want to make a tape, or so, you know you wanted to make an EP.
I feel like I want to go and for EPs it's different. I want to make an EP, but the biggest thing I do is like I want to capture an emotion. So for the Magenta tapes, I wasn't planning on making that project in general, but I had a collective of songs for at that time where I wanted to drop that tape. That was the vibe I was feeling in my life. And so when it comes to like songs, I make songs just strictly off of emotion, how I feel I can make a mad song when I'm talking my shit, or like one for the ladies or whatever, just for the vibe I go off of. And then I feel like I can kind of just categorize after making accumulating a bunch of songs and just like toss them in the tapes. Like I don't know.
No, yeah, I feel that. I wanted to ask too. So I know you just released this, but you kind of more so say like you feeling a little not like thirsty. You kind of wanted to drop some stuff, keep the people occupied. You had some stuff in the vault.
Yeah.
You made some worked some magic, and
I've dropped 2 projects this year, and I don't want to even sound cocky, but that's like my resume. When people go look up me on Baby Sancho, you can either Google me or just look me up on any platform. You're gonna actually see I have a bunch of songs that I've released, way more than a lot of people out here have actually released. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, why am I wasting this? You know what I'm saying? Why are people getting more shine than me, or why are people
100%? I think that's good.
I
know a lot of people who are like, they make a lot of songs, they're really good, but they don't want to release them because for some reason,
I can't be scared.
either they want to wait till they have more fans, more followers, they want more people, but it's like, I feel
you gotta build. How you gonna build those fans without dropping those hot ass songs?
I feel like you need to just start releasing shit and like
let the people decide.
Exactly. And if it's gonna get traction, it's gonna get traction. You gotta you gotta be smart with it. You gotta promote, you gotta advertise.
It's just crazy because there's a lot of artists out here that think that shit's corny, bro. Like you'd be surprised with local artists, bro. I've seen a few people that's talking about talking about how like promoting is like, just drop that shit, just drop it. It's like when you're making an actual legitimate investment,
right? You don't want to drop it to no one.
Exactly. You're gonna want to build some type of hype, to build some type of people that want to watch that shit in the first place or listen to that shit in the first place, because
I think that's the biggest thing about like when you make music. You gotta, when you first make music, no one knows about you. That's why you have to have I feel like it's really important to have friends and people that are around you who support you, so that they can listen to your music, put other people onto your music, and then also promote your music too.
You were right.
And because
100%.
you can drop some shit and no one's gonna know, because how are they gonna know?
It could be the fucking number one hit in the world, but nobody would know.
Exactly.
Without any type of promotion.
You gotta have some sort of
plan, strategical order.
Something. You tell one person and then they tell another person.
Yeah.
Something. I think that's definitely really important. I wanted to ask, what are your future plans too? What do you got planned ahead? Anything?
I have a fucking tape coming out. I have a tape.
Another one.
Yeah, two tapes coming out. One with SB, this gang called SB Slime Boys. And it involves SB Gohan, SB Koopa, and this guy named SB Tarantino. They go fucking crazy. You feel me? And I'm gonna make about a 5 EP, maybe 6 EP song EP with them. And then me and my boy got something coming in the vault too. We gonna do some fucking crazy shit.
Oh, y'all too?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%. We got to. We got to. And it's you always got to wait for the right time.
The Baby 808 EP.
Man, I'm going to let him pick the name because I'm horrible with fucking name. Whatever name, I'm going to be like, hey, bro, what name you want? He going to say something.
I'm going to do executive producer.
No, that's gonna be raw. That's so.
Yeah, for real. We need collabs.
That's dope. No, for sure. That I'm glad.
Collabs and that shit.
And then we need to. We need to get on some more visuals too. We need to get some
Yes,
more
bro.
videos.
Yes. 100%, bro.
Come grab your FreeFAM visuals, man.
We need
Stop
more.
playing. Y'all want quality? You gotta pay the fuck up.
I'm
man.
trying to tell you guys, cinematic videos.
Pay
If you
up.
guys haven't already checked out the videos and you're only here watching this little podcast,
Stop buying the bullshit.
yeah, exactly. You need to go check out my man's shit. FreeFAM. Free fucking fam. Google these motherfuckers. They're going to pop
Hey,
up.
it's going on the channel, so they're gonna know.
They
It's-
gonna
You
know.
see it.
all the
Just
Check
people
out
that
the
are following
motherfucking
go to the
videos.
video section and
I
look
swear.
at all of them.
Cinematic.
Facts.
Directions.
So
Yes, sir.
before we wrap it up here, I want to plug your guys's just give a one last your tape, social medias where they can
100%.
find you, and then anything you got planned that you want people to keep an eye out for. So
Beautiful. So it's your boy Baby Sancho. You can follow me on Instagram at Baby Sancho. BABYSANCHO_. My Twitter is the same damn thing. And I have 2 new projects coming up, so you guys gotta be careful or be cautious. Oh, I don't even know.
just be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout, you feel me? And then as far as right now, I did just drop and release another project consisting of 16 songs. It's called Magenta, and it's out on all streaming websites. Go get that shit, snatch it up, and tell me what you guys think.
Get it.
And then what about what do you got? Anything in the works right now? Anything?
I gotta me and Safe House got some shit going on. Me and my homie Eddie, Baby Sancho. Me and my homie Nefty, one of his new Spanish artists that he got. We got some shit coming. Shit. Everywhere. I've been everywhere.
Lots of work.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah.
It's just gonna pick up from now.
A little different for the producers, but
Yeah,
no.
it's like different. Yeah, we just.
No, that's good. And then let them know where they can follow
Yeah.
you, where they can buy beats if you got beat
Shit.
store. Or,
I got a tracktrain.com/Moreno808. You can follow me on Instagram, Moreno_808.
Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome.
Dang, can I just shout out that Death Sport my man's got on
Oh,
right now? Shouts out fucking Death Sport, you hear me?
100%.
This shit hard, man.
Death Sport,
shit.
shouts out
Yeah.
Cloud for that,
Shouts out my
man.
homie 28
Safe
Taliban.
Yeah.
All of them, Eddie Vega, all those people. Lots of people we're gonna have on here.
Yeah, you
and
guys-
also
we're gonna be here.
comment, subscribe, all that. But comment who you think should be on here next. Who do
Hell
you want
yeah.
to see on here next?
Smash that fucking like button, y'all, because if you don't, I'm
Real,
gonna be
man.
fucking
Turn your
pissed.
fucking
Subscribe.
notifications on too.
Notification
Turn the
bell.
motherfucking
Bell.
notifications on.